This is Julious with the YG Movement. I'm the founder, and I'm rocking with, Hype Magazine and Shay Star. Peace.
Now I know why they call you pro.
Y'all, it's your girl Vivica Fox, and you are watching ShayStar.com. Enjoy.
Community center. We cleaning up the yard. We finna start our Project Trap. Stands for Team Rising Against Poverty. And this facility, these kids gonna be able to have somewhere to come to. They're gonna have internet access. They're gonna have mentors coming. And also, we're gonna run our program.
What's up, Tuesday headlines? We are still live and direct right here in the building ATL. And you know what they say, you gotta save the best for last. Why? Because sometimes we can get so overbeared with what's going on in the world that we really forget what's important. And that is exactly why I invited Mr. Julious to come out here today of YG Movement, because you've got a lot of amazing things going on in the community, and I think these folks need to know what's going on. So, hello, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Peace, family. And like she said, I'm Julious George, the founder of Young Generation Movement, organization that's doing a lot with the youth in the community.
Yes.
We do mentoring programs. Also, we got leadership camps. Also, we do community service projects each month where kids get to come out, earn community service points that equal up to scholarships.
Awesome. And I actually got a chance to see you do your thing in real time at your etiquette class that you had with Carly Red a couple of months ago. Well, it's been, wow, was that in like December? Yeah, because it was like Christmas or something, wasn't it? Yeah, it was around Christmas time. And it was just awesome to see my sis in a whole nother light, and to just hear the conversations that you guys were having with those children at the table about, their life goals and even, regurgitating a lot of the things that they've learned since they've been with you in the program. So what actually made you start in this type of work?
Well, back in 2011, I grew up on the west side of Atlanta.
Okay, so you're originally from here. Are you a Grady baby?
Yeah, I'm a Grady.
Yes, we got a whole bunch of Grady babies.
So, growing up on the west side of Atlanta, I grew up with the wrong crowd and in and out of trouble, and I'm being incarcerated. Also, I was a victim of gun violence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
So being shot, watching my best friend die, I just really wanted to make a difference in my community. And so the last time I was briefly incarcerated, I was just, just doing a lot of meditation and praying and stuff and just asking God, what's my purpose?
Yeah.
And so it came to me, my purpose was to lead the young generation in a better way, because I felt like, a lot of these young youth, they look up to me because of my street credibility.
Right.
They want to do the things I'm doing, and some of them was, dying behind the things. And so I just woke up that day after just praying that night and was just like, I want to make a difference. And I just trusted in God, and I gathered all the guys in my dorm. I gathered them together in my cell, and I was like, I'm going to start this positive game, because I noticed that, reflecting on my childhood, it wasn't no real positive real models going on. So we really didn't have that, and so I was like, that's what I was missing. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start now. Because, no matter where you at, every day you get to start over.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that, because, I see with my generation, our generation, is like they're misguided because there are no OGs, because the OGs who are supposed to be teaching them what's right and what's wrong are too busy trying to keep up with what's going on in the streets. So that's what attracted me immediately to what it was that you had going on. I'm like, look at this young African American and been through some things, and instead of continuing on that path of destruction, even though you knew you had those followers, you turned that into something positive, and that is so amazing. Because I don't think, just like I was saying earlier, I think a lot of people that get these platforms, they get put on these pedestals, but they use them for the wrong influence.
Yeah, so
shout out to you.
yeah, so I started the movement in jail. And so I got all the young brothers to be a part of the organization, and we prayed together.
Awesome.
We read the Bible together. We also, if that person didn't get no items from the store, everyone chipped in and gave that person an item. So it was 15 of us, so he had 15 items.
That's dope.
And so it was all about the brotherly love. And so that's what this generation is really missing, that love. And so it's a lack of love in the community.
Yes, it is.
And so, building that trust and that love with them, it's a responsibility.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people ain't ready to stand up for that responsibility.
Facts.
And so, I'm just one of the ones that you say, you know what, I want to dedicate, my youth towards the next generation, because being shot in the head and watching my best friend get killed, I was like, I'm here for a reason.
Wow.
And so, with that reason, every day I wake up super happy and super wonderful.
Yes. Every time
got
I
another
see
shot
you,
at
you're
it.
just always so vibrant and positive. And, even in the club, when I saw you the other night, it's like, okay, I'm just going to remove all of these impurities around him, because he's just such a positive, pure person. And I just love that about you from the beginning. And wow, I kind of want to rewind a little bit. So you were shot in the head?
I was shot in the head, a bullet bounced off my skull and came out, and my best friend was shot in the side and died. And,
Oh my gosh! So you literally had to sit there and watch
so
that.
I felt like I died in the streets, and I was working. I felt like I was working for the devil, and I wasn't. And so I said, you know what? I just want to work for God this time.
Amen.
And so however that take me, and it's where it took me. And so working for him, when I got out, I kept the movement going. I was blessed to beat the case because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I did an event with the city council person, and the event went well, and she gave me a job as her community outreach coordinator.
Oh, wow, look at God.
So I went from being in jail to working for the city of Atlanta. So now I was really able to help the community a little bit more.
That's dope,
Then
Julious.
got an opportunity to do an event with the mayor. And so got some connections, was doing other events with different civil rights activists, leaders and stuff. And I got an opportunity to meet Obama when he was in office.
That's so super dope.
Right. So when I go to the schools telling the kids, about my childhood growing up in poverty, single parent mom, and, how I dealt with adversity, I tell them no matter where you from, what situation you be in, the spirit of positive thinking would never let you down.
Yes.
And so I went from being in jail to meet Obama.
That is amazing. No, but you know what? Like we said, it don't matter how you start, it's how you finish. And
Every day, you get to go home, go to sleep, and start all over again. So, don't let people judge you off of what you did, because every day is a new day.
Absolutely.
And I tell the kids, like, okay, if you have done something that's unpleasant, the reason why I say unpleasant, because it's so close to the word pleasant.
Yes.
So if you have done something that's unpleasant, it's okay. You get to go home, wake up, start all over again. And then you continue to do things pleasant. And then the next day you wake up and start over and do another thing pleasant. And then you look back and was like, that wasn't me the whole time.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love the way that you think, and I got a chance to see it in real time, and I've been following you since then, and I'm watching the numbers on social media grow. I'm watching the involvement with the community. Big shout out to my brother Shooter. I see that you guys have linked up, and that's dope. With everything he got going on and the no bullying and stuff like that. So how awesome has it been since you started this to have people like that reach out and want to be a part of what it is that you're doing?
Well, Shooter was my longtime friend when I was in and out the streets. And so when I started the movement, he was like, he's there 100%.
Facts.
Yeah, because me and him was in the streets praying.
Together. I believe it.
So
Yeah.
we was praying to get out of the streets. And so that was our goal. And so we were just asking God all the time, hey, God, give us a shot, give us a shot. And then we found our way. And so that's why he's super positive.
Yes, yes. And him going through, his own adversities as well. And of course, with the death of his son, I'm quite sure that these adversities sparked something in y'all like, look, I got to fix this.
Right. And so one of the big projects we've been working on, dealing with the kids like for the last 7 years, each month, giving them an opportunity to give back and do something positive to the community. It, not only it inspires them and uplifts the community, but also they earn points towards scholarships.
Which is what you guys are working on right now.
Right now. And so right now we're doing our scholarship challenge because we got kids that have these community service points. And so we're going around and doing a challenge, getting people to make donations so we can give these kids these scholarships. And so that's one of the main things we're working on. But one of our big goals is our community center.
Awesome.
So we got a piece of property that was donated to the organization, and we came up with this project called Project TRAP. TRAP stands for Teens Rising Above Poverty.
I love it.
And it's been going on for 4 years. We've been trying to build it. So it came out before the 2 Chainz Trap House.
Yeah.
But it was amazing how his trap house came out. And it took so much attention, which that was my goal, like having this positive trap house with everything in the trap house that the kid needed. Because when I grew up,
The tools to survive.
when I grew up, being honest, I grew up in the trap. And because the trap had the video games, trap had the basketball court, trap had people hanging out, everybody gathered there, just chilling,
Making some money.
hustle. And so my vision was to create a trap house, a positive trap house.
I like that.
Inside of the hood, where kids can have these same tools, but positive tools. Like we're gonna have printing machines, we're gonna have sewing machines, we're gonna have computer rooms to teach them how to create their own website, how to build their own apps. We're gonna have a big size kitchen so they can teach them culinary arts and health and wellness, which I'm real big on.
Amazing. Yes.
So
Yes.
super real big on health and wellness
Amazing.
because we're gonna have a community garden outside in the backyard. We're gonna have a basketball court. And it was funny, but I asked the kids every year, like, what y'all want? So they would just name everything they want. So we're gonna have a studio inside the trap house. We're gonna have everything they need to have the tools to become
Keep them
entrepreneurs.
out the streets.
Right. And so
yes.
what I noticed when the gyms closed down and the library closed, they don't have nowhere to go. So these trap houses that we're going to build throughout the United States, if we can.
Yes. Speak all of that into the universe.
So every hood going to have a trap house.
I love it. A
positive trap house.
I like that. That is so awesome, Julius.
Yes, because the organization is an alternative.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be a part of the Crips and the Blood. They can be a part of the YG movement
Yes.
and stay positive.
And still be in a positive gang, like you said. I love the mindset of the entire movement, which is why you're here. And I am standing up right now, saying it live, that whatever it is that I can do, however my platforms can help continue push out this positive message, please utilize me, because I am definitely on board to help out in any way that I can, for sure.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate that. That's what it takes. It takes a village,
Yes, absolutely.
And back in the days when we had villages, it was like, okay, these young kids right now, they having kids, right? And so the grandmama got to raise the kid, you know what I mean? But, the auntie, everybody's not together, and so the grandma, she taking on all the struggle.
Yeah.
And so the village is not together anymore, and so now we don't have a support system.
Yep, it's too much weight on one person's
On one
shoulders.
person, yeah.
It's gonna break eventually.
So, trying to get back to the village and bringing people together, which is, our key thing for the organization.
Yes.
So just, people just come out and join, however you can assist anytime, volunteers, we always welcome, you guys come out to our events. We have events every month. So definitely check us out. Like I said, our main project is the community center. And then also we're working on, next year we're going to take 16 kids to Africa.
Yes. Well, I have a passport, so I want to be involved. However, I'm telling y'all for real, I want to be super involved.
Let's do it.
I think that's the one thing that I've kind of missed out on, because I've only been here for a year, and it's been kind of like trying to feel my way around. And that's one thing that I've been very passionate about doing, is getting in with these children, because I feel like you said, they need some role models.
They need some
For
role
sure.
models, and they need that love energy.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what they
Yeah.
missing. They missing the love energy.
Well, sign me up. Sign me up.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna sign you on.
Please, look, send me all the events.
I'm sending
Let
you
me
an
know
email.
what's going
So
on.
we have an email that we send out to people who want to join our resource team. 'Cause that's what we missing. We missing resources.
Yeah, and a lot of kids don't know the first place to look when they want to do certain things. So that's definitely facts. Yeah.
So we need resources for the kids, and so that's what it's all about. We've been doing this for almost 7 years, and no outside government funding.
Wow. Wow.
So
That's dope.
all from the community, people that support.
That's amazing. Well, I hope you guys, will log on and join the team. So again, we
Check
need
us
a
out.
community. So let everybody know where they can find you at, where they can send donations, or how they can, be a part of what you got going on.
So you can check our website out at ygmovement.org, and our Instagram is ygmovement, Twitter is ygmovement, and teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
A village, it takes a village.
Yeah, and we here. So yeah, I'm up for it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
YG movement. What's up? Your girl Shay Star, Julious. I really appreciate you taking your time
Thank you.
to come out here in the rain, because it's raining cats and dogs outside. So, just blessing us with all of your positive energy and them good vibes, because I'm quite sure somebody was touched today by what you talking about. So appreciate you.
Peace, family.
Bye, y'all.